Welcome. We are so glad you're here. And where's here? We're in the Smoky Mountains here in Tennessee today. And to be a little bit more on point with that, yours truly, the hitchhiking Yeti. We're at Dollywood. Today is opening day. This March 8th, 2024, opening day for Dollywood. This is actually pass holder day. So actually, I guess technically the 9th is opening day for everyone to come. But if you have a pass holder or know someone who has a pass holder, they can actually get you in today for the official, unofficial opening day. What an awesome time this is going to be today. I hope we're going to run into some other friends today. And in the past, something that's happened on pass holder day is Dolly will actually show up and kind of be in like a carriage or like a float, like a little parade, and she'll be in it. So I've never seen Dolly Parton before in person. That would be kind of cool if weather plays nice today. So I got my fingers crossed to hopefully get to, you know, gaze upon this country music legend. So that being said, we're going to cruise around the park today, look around, see if anything's new. Who knows? Who knows what we're going to get into? It's going to be a fun day. I do want to look at some of the facts. I want to share some facts with you today about Dollywood that I didn't know about neither. I'm not like a regular here at the park. I do like coming here. It's absolutely stunning park here. But I am going to share some facts with you as we kind of cruise around the park today when I see them. I looked them up. I studied up a little bit for this little trip. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's begin. And quite a lot of security. Right here is all the people coming into the park, all lined up. Right here is my wife. I'm getting with her. She was she says she's going to go ahead and get a spot for me when I did my intro to the video. How sweet. All right, we have scanned in. Season pass day is underway. This is so cool right here in front of the Show Street Palace Theater. There's a new Dollywood sign that says, "I will always love you." Really cool. It's a song she made famous. And little fun fact, Whitney Houston also re-recorded that song and played it for the movie Bodyguard with Kevin Costner. So really awesome. So let's get moving around, see what we can find today. All right, my friends, as we walk down Show Street here, you're going to see some cool, like, pink decorations up over our head here. That's really awesome looking. I like in the springtime you can come back and they actually have umbrellas like hanging upside down. It's really cool. And then last time I was here at Christmas, they had like some, like I don't know, it was like jingle bell type of a theme. There was these red bells all decorated with garland and lights down through here. Really nice. And then as we walk down a little bit further, we're starting to look at some t-shirts. They got some Dolly Parton I Will Always Love You t-shirts right here. Really fancy looking. I like the designs on that. Has kind of that old school 80s style to it. Really kind of like that. And then right up here we have a photo opportunity. Just a big old love sign, which I think is pretty cool. And then on the back side of it, I love the pink. Once again, we see the pink, and that's the same kind of pink that we see like hanging over our heads when we first entered the park and we were walking down Show Street. We have this cool roller coaster. This is called Lightning Rod. Never rode Lightning Rod before, but it used to like propel you up the launch hill. And since it used to break down so much, they've changed it now. It looks like now they just have a regular pulley chain system like most of the other roller coasters that takes you up the launch hill. It's not even a launch hill anymore, it just takes you up the hill to you know, spill you over the edge and get the ride going. So that's pretty cool that they fixed that. It feels really nice today. I wish the sun was out, but it was out just momentarily there for a minute. So right here, we're over here at the Rampage, the Smoky Mountain Rampage. They're actually running that today. A little too chilly for me to be on any kind of ride, like a water ride where you're going to get soaking wet. But on a good hot day, this can definitely cool you off and be good. Oh, I hear something. Do you hear that? That's another thing that Dollywood has that I adore, and that's they have trains. Yes, much like Disney World, they have a train here. Even though Disney World is a steam train, you know, they make steam with the water. Here at Dollywood, they actually have a real train that like burns coal, and you got to be careful when you're riding it because some of the ambers and the ash will actually fly out, and they actually tell you always, you know, maybe have glasses on when you ride it just to be safe. Not that it's unsafe, but you just want to be careful. But it really is a cool train. It's actually an old World War II train. I just recently read about that, and I thought that was really fascinating that this train was actually used in World War II for something or another. So that's way back in the 40s, so that's pretty cool. So let's move along and see what else we can see today. And right here is the Tennessee mountain home of Dolly Parton, or at least a replica of it. Right here it is. This here is, and this is kind of funny. I actually went searching for this home about a year ago and made a complete video about my search for her Tennessee home and the mountain home, and I got really close. I made it all the way to a gate, and it was a wild drive. It was way up in the mountains. It was so crazy to get there, and did a lot of research to find that one. I will put a link down in the description below if you'd like to see my journey that day of this cabin home. I didn't make it. I'd never show you this home, but I at least made it to the gate to the property of where this home is actually located. Kind of funny. I was sitting here walking around the corner, and I look at all these people. I seen this line, and you know, like I said, I don't come to Dollywood a whole lot, and I've seen this, and I know how popular cinnamon bread, and I'm thinking to myself, like, is it possible that this is the line for the cinnamon bread? But I verified it is not. This is actually a media event. All these people, the gold and diamond pass holders, had a chance at least to go online and put in to enter this media event, and they're gonna show them like what's coming new of 2024. We tried. I really did. We tried. Me and my wife tried to get in, but didn't work out. So sorry about that. But that's what this is for. All these people are waiting for the media event. Right now I'm actually walking beneath the train trestle. They do have a train here in Dollywood. I have heard it in the background. I've not seen the train quite yet. And before we leave today, maybe it'd be kind of fun to get on the old choo-choo and cruise around the Smoky Mountainside. Got a little live music over there. Doing a little picking, is he? Little picking. And right here is the hot, fresh cinnamon bread made daily sign. That is the grist mill. And this is where they sell that delicious cinnamon bread, or at least one of the places. I think you can actually go to the bakery when you first enter the park and get you some, but I think it's always a little bit better here, people tell me. I don't know if it's a little fresher or what it is, or maybe it's just because you have a meal and a water wheel and it just makes it a little bit funner. So, but that is the location. Now we're gonna head up this way a piece more and see what else we can see here at Dollywood. And check out that cool water wheel right there. This place is so neat. Just how it's made look like an old mill down through there. Now I made my way into this cool little blacksmith shop. I always think it's so cool to heat up metal and be able to just do some artistic stuff and make it functional. Really cool looking. A friend of mine likes this show called Forged by Fire, where they make swords and weapons and stuff like that. He'd probably like a little shop like this. And now I've made my way over here to the Robert F. Thomas Chapel. Pretty cool. They actually have church services here on Sunday mornings. And Robert F. Thomas is actually the doctor's name that delivered Dolly Parton. So another little fun fact that I found out before I got here. Studied up for it a little bit. Sunday service is at 11:30 in the a.m. Everyone welcome. Pretty cool. Let's walk up in there and look at it. All right, and here we are in the chapel. Very quiet in here, very cool in here too. Look at the art on the wall here. Check that out. You know, most churches have like stained glass windows, and this is like a quilt that somebody made. But it's kind of in that stained glass artistic vibe to it. That is really cool looking. I'll walk up here to the front where the pulpit is, where the preacher will stand. And we have Jesus holding a lamb up there. And look at these old pews. How old, like worn they're looking. I love that. Love that old rustic look to them. A lot of people sitting here over the years, I would imagine. Now I've made my way up here to a place called Daredevil Falls. And you have to be a daredevil today to want to ride something because it's a little chilly. A little cool, a little overcast. Let's walk over here and watch their daredevils, if there is any. I'm sure there are going to be a few takers, right? See if any boats come over the falls here. That's pretty steep. I don't know how tall it is, but that's a pretty steep drop. What's that, maybe 50 feet, maybe, something like that? Oh, there's actually someone riding. Look at that. That is awesome. He waved. He got on a raincoat. I gotta say, I'm on board with that for sure. You can see right over here where the queue is. And you just ride up the hill there through the woods, through the treetops, and up in that old barn house looking thing up there. That looks pretty cool. But yeah, we want to see somebody come over this hill right here. Kind of reminds me of old ride at Carowinds years ago called Whitewater Falls. So the brave soul that waved to us, he's actually going up the lift hill right now. You can see his like teal raincoat he's got on. Wow, that's a lot of water. There he goes. We ought to see him shortly. All right, this might be your guy right here. There he goes, hands up. He rock star, look at him. He did it. All right, so if you did not know, Dollywood's not always been Dollywood. It used to actually be called Silver Dollar City, which they have a Silver Dollar City in Branson, Missouri, still to this very day. But first this park was known as Rebel Railroad back in 1961, with a tourist attraction including a coal-fired steam engine, which they still had to this very day. And then in 1970 it was actually turned to Gold Rush Junction, and then in 1971 they took the junction off and it was just called Gold Rush. Okay, and then Silver Dollar City actually took place in 1976, and then on Barbara Walters did an interview in 1982, and that's when Dolly Parton first said, I would like to own a theme park. And the owners of Silver Dollar City heard that, got in touch with her, and in 1986 Dollywood was born. Pretty cool. And right here we're at Eagle Mountain, and check out, this is where all the bald eagles are here in Dollywood. And there is a plethora of bald eagles up here behind this fencing. That is so cool. You guys, let me see if I can zoom in where you can see them up there in the top, on the mountaintop. Check them out up there all roosting. There's quite a bit more right over here on this side. Look at them roosting over here. There's like 15, 16 bald eagles in there. I was standing looking up on that hillside, and there's another little like fenced off area here that has a bald eagle where you can get a little bit closer to him and check him out. Look at that beak. Oh my God, that is beautiful. He had his wings spread just a few minutes ago, and it was spectacular how large his wingspan actually was. So that is really, really cool. That's beautiful. So earlier we was talking about how Dollywood used to be Silver Dollar City here in the Pigeon Forge area, and there's still a little reminiscent, little signs like that is actually pointing that out. That says Silver Dollar Mining Company. That's gotta mean Silver Dollar City, right? Look at this area. Maybe this used to be part of Silver Dollar. Don't really know. Put in the comment section down below. This is right here next to the ride Blazing Fury. So if you know any information about that, is this like a leftover theme thing from Silver Dollar City? Now I've made my way up here to this beautiful eagle statue here, Dollywood in front of it. Why is there an eagle here? I'll show you why. Because right there is Wild Eagle. That's Wild Eagle. Look at that lift hill. That is wow. That is a Wild Eagle right there, boys. Look how you set on the sides of the track. On both sides they fit two people. The eagle's like in the middle and you're flying on its wings. And that lift hill is quite steep. All right, Wild Eagle. That was wild. That was so much fun. My first Dollywood ride in many, many years. First roller coaster for sure. All right, Wild Eagle, check. That was really a lot of fun. Really cool ride. Highly recommend if you love roller coasters and going fast. And that thing was so smooth. I love a good smooth ride like that. It's fast, but it was like super smooth, no bumpiness. A lot of fun. The reason I said this was like my first roller coaster is because back in the mid-90s when I came here with my mom, she brought me along with one of my friends here. We actually rode some water rides here. They used to have one called Sidewinder. I think it was called Sidewinder. It was like down the side of a mountain. It was more of a water ride, I believe. And from what I remember, that was a long time ago, but I think it's been removed. I don't think it's around anymore. If you remember Sidewinder, put in the comment section down below. Love to hear from you just to make sure I'm remembering that correctly. All right, let's move on around here and see what else we can see. That was a lot of fun. Just noticed this sign up here. It's a topiary of a duck. And it actually says Dollywood's Flower and Food Festival is April 19th to June 9th. I've made my way up here to Wildwood Grove. Right there is the Teal Harvest Food Hall. Really like that little shower that they got coming out of this root. It's kind of growing out of here and just kind of curling. Always reminds me of that Pirates of the Caribbean movie where they was looking for the Fountain of the Youth. It kind of looked similar to that, I guess, when they found it at the end of the movie. You know, kind of anticlimactic, but you know. All right, we're gonna go over this way and see what else we can see back here. And anybody that would like to ride a bucking bear, you can do so. That is so cool. Next up, we're going to Dollywood's newest ride. This is Big Bear Mountain. Look at that bear looking at us through those claw marks. He ain't gonna claw us. There goes the ride. And at the moment, this is the longest wait in the park at 45 minutes. We're gonna try it out. Just like all these other good people waiting in line. They ready to get their Big Bear Mountain on. Big Bear Mountain. That was a lot of fun. Nice and smooth. And man, those launches were pretty intense. A lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. Highly recommend riding Big Bear Mountain here at Dollywood. Listen to the bear. You about got him. That's so cool. Really good launches. All right, friends, I have made my way over here to the train station area. We're gonna ride the train today. Been hooked up today with the VA Fun Seekers. Having a good time. They've been showing me around the park, riding some roller coasters. It's been a great experience. It's kind of cool coming to a park and other people show you around. Normally I'm at Disney World, I know where everything is, and here at Dollywood, not so much. But they're taking real good care of us today. Definitely check out their channel. You might learn a thing or two about a good place to eat. They do a lot of fun stuff here in the Pigeon Forge area, and really nice people. All right, we have made it. We are on the train. Here's a fun little fact. The Dollywood Express is a World War II veteran train. Little did I know until I looked that up. Known as the United States Army Transportation Corps S118 steam locomotive. There are two of them here at Dollywood. So that's pretty cool because it actually has supported the American war effort in World War II with shipping of essential supplies during war times. Really awesome. A little bit of American history right here. Make sure everybody is situated. You see David back there. He's getting situated too. He's gonna do a little bit of filming as we ride the choo-choo today. So we had to run over here, like sprint, to try to get on this train.
The big blue roller coaster there is called the Wild Eagle. It takes you up 23 stories, off you 13 stories. Fire station. It's a blue roller coaster, these stories.
Notice I'm wearing sunglasses. This train actually emits ambers, you know, real ambers. You don't want to get in your eyes, so before you board the train, you'll always hear the conductor, he'll make an announcement about You know, you could get amber in your eye. They have to remove it. Don't you try to remove it, rub it. Just put your hand over your eye, wait till you get back if that happens. But that's the reason I always wear sunglasses when I ride this trainer. There's Miss Lillian. She's gonna chase us down. And we're back. Look at all the people.
On the count of 3, let's get my big count. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
And here we are. We are back at the station, the Dollywood Express station. What a wonderful ride. I love the Dollywood Express train. So nice. Really nice to get off your feet a little bit and just relax a little bit. And just like that, the train ride is over. A lot of fun though. You have a good time?
I did. I enjoyed it very much.
It was a good time. All right, the excitement has begun. Everybody is lined up now because Miss Dolly Parton is about to come right down this little pathway here. Look at all the people congregated tightly. They got some like some white banding up now to kind of keep the crowd back. But all right, my friends, it is almost that time. What this day's all been about for me is getting to see Dolly Parton live and in flesh right here in person in Dollywood Passholder Day. How cool is this? It's happening. Everybody is lined up. They're handing out these little pom-pom thingamajiggies, which I've never used one of these before. Today, it's going to happen. I'm going to swing a pom-pom like a cheerleader, yelling at Dolly Parton as she goes by. So hopefully we get to get a good view. I'm kind of perched up here on this. I think it's kind of safe. But I like it because of the positioning of this, where she should be coming right down this way, right through here. So at least I'm up high enough where I can get a little zoom in action going on, and I'll be able to see her, because right over there beyond that fence up the hill a bit, you can see people. Well, I should be able to see her blonde head as she goes through there, and that'll give me a little heads up to get ready for hopefully an awesome close-up of Dolly Parton. This is so much fun. I am really getting excited. Let's do this. I am ready. And this crowd is electric with anticipation. Here she comes. And there's Dolly Parton. That is so cool to see this mega star of country music right there. That is too awesome. What awesome is that? That is just so rad. Now that that's over with, look at all the fans, all the people like following her all the way down the main street there. That is so cool. What a day. All right, that was really awesome. Probably gonna plug some of my wife's camera phone footage in right here, because she got, I think, a little bit better than I did. So this is going to be called the wife cam footage. Let's take a look at that. All right, and that will kind of wrap up the Dolly Parton footage and the experience of seeing her live in person. Really awesome. What a great day we had here today. Hanging out with some really great friends. The vafunseekers kind of showed us around today. We rode plenty of roller coasters. I think Wild Eagle is still my favorite by far. Wild Eagle was just awesome. I love that ride. So now we're going to head on down to the bakery and kind of see what the crowd level looks like down there. Maybe we can get a photo or a view of the apple pie. So we're gonna do that now. All right, my friends, I have made it up here to the Spotlight Bakery, and this is the location for this crazy, humongous 25-pound apple pie I want to check out. A lot of people talks about the cinnamon bread being so good here at Dollywood, and I will definitely agree with that. Very tasty, but supposedly a little secret a lot of people don't know is this apple pie is one of the world's largest, and it's delicious. So let's give it a try. Let's get in there and look at it at least. And right there is the apple pie pricing. $229 for a whole pie. Or a slice is about 20 bucks. And right down there she is. Look at that. Golly. That is monstrous. That's getting exciting. Here are some of the festival treats they have right here. There's some of them. We've got some Dolly Parton cookies. Look at some of these items. That look yummy. There's cinnamon rolls right there. There's some cannolis. And then right here, some more goodies. And right there is the apple pie with some slices taken out of it, which that's going to be our piece right here. She's going to cut it. There's some more cupcakes. Look at these chocolate chip cookies. Oh my God. That is awesome. So here's another look at the apple pie. This one here has actually got the butterfly, like the Dolly Parton butterfly on it. Look how monstrous that thing is. Whoa. That is huge. And there is our pie piece. Look at that. All right, friends, I'm out of the bakery. It's time to leave today. Right here is this apple pie. Look at this, 3 pounds, and it feels every bit of 3 pounds. We're gonna try this when we get home. So there will be some bonus footage of some food at the end of the day's vlog. So if you'd like to see the apple pie, like to know what it tastes like, things like that, does it compare to the wonderful cinnamon bread? That's the whole reason I bought this, because I was online doing some searching, and some people said that the apple pie is actually a secret. It's like, you know, cinnamon bread's good, but don't sleep on the apple pie. So I'm definitely I'm an apple pie connoisseur, if you will. So I know good apple pie, so I'm gonna definitely taste this and see if it can live up to the cinnamon bread. Can it replace it? Probably not, but still, good apple pie, some vanilla bean ice cream. Now you're talking me. That's my type of stuff. So thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed today's vlog here at Dollywood, here at the Passholder event. As the season opens to everyone tomorrow. Today was Passholders only. Well, you can bring a friend too, let's be honest. But all in all, it was a great day. I had a great time hanging out with the VA Fun Seekers. What a bunch of nice people, kind of showing us around. Rode quite a few roller coasters with them. You know, Wild Eagle, still my favorite one. I don't know about the tornado one. That in there was a little wonky. But other than that, everything was great. What a great time we had. Big Bear Mountain, the newest ride. It opened last year. Rode that, a lot of fun. Really cool, cute ride, and a lot of fun. So can't wait to come back and try some more rides. Maybe lightning rod next time. It was not working at the end of the day today. So but they might have got to ride it. They stuck around a little bit longer than me. But all in all, great day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'm the Hitchhiking Yeti, friends, and I will see you in my next adventure. Thanks again. I hope all y'all stay safe out there, and stick around. We're going to check out this apple pie once I get home. Long drive home, but guess what? We're going to try it. Thanks again. All right, here we are, friends. Look at this apple pie. This is 3 pounds of apple pie. Definitely the biggest slice of apple pie I've ever seen before. I mean, look at that thing. Look at all those apples in there. Remember, when they're making this apple pie, 25 pounds worth, it takes 35 apples. The crust looks pretty dang good. Look at that. I hope it tastes as good as it looks. That's all I can say. This is pretty impressive. So let's cut us a piece and see what it tastes like. Okay. Let's kind of dig into that thing just like that. And I'm just going to taste it and tell you what I think about it, because when friends and family comes over, I'm sure we're going to heat this thing up and add a little vanilla bean ice cream with it. Okay, here we go. Here is our piece of apple pie. Look at all those apples. Got a little bit of crust on there. Smells amazing. It's not warmed up though, so this is the way you would get it at the park. So let's try it. Okay, that apple pie is really, really good. That is my style of apple pie, because the apples have a little sourness to them. It's very tart. It's not like overly sweet. The filling is nice and balanced. That is really good, and the crust tastes really good too. It's a nice crust on this pie. All right, so that is the pie. It is really, really good. As you can hear my niece in the background, she really enjoyed the pie also. She's about, how old is she? 18 months?
Yeah.
18 months, and she was already digging it. So all in all, everything was good. The pie crust was amazing. Nice and buttery, flaky goodness. And the apples were very tart and nice. So it was just a nice, good treat. Everything was balanced nicely. So that will be the review on the Dollywood apple pie. Really cool. So I don't know if it would replace the cinnamon bread for me, but because it's so massive. But all in all, it's a really good treat and a nice little novel item that you can take home to eat, to show like, hey, look, I got the 3-pound apple pie, you know, and I'm pretty sure that's what it's intended for. So that being said, thank you so much. Hope to see you all again soon. Now we're going to enjoy our pie today, maybe with a little bit of vanilla bean ice cream.